Three, two, one, and go. Senses POV today. Um First episode. I want to start with the weekend that an event that I hosted, MC and hyped on Friday. That was at Tribe Lagos. It's an event that I totally love and I've been doing it for about 2 years now, or a year and a half. It's called the R&B Party. It is for people that like music, R&B music from the 90s, early 2000s into about 2015. Okay, so if you're that kind of person, then the R&B party is for you. And I've been hosting it, I think, since inception. Big shout out to the House of Money. Now, the reason why I picked out the R&B party for today is because as someone that hosts events and hosts parties, all type of party shows and all that, sometimes you just have to find the resolve to keep going when people are not responding. People come out to events and they have different ways that they want to engage with the event. Some people need for the hype man or the MC to engage them before. Um, and also different events with different breeds. So some people need the hype man and MC to engage them before they can get into the vibe or the flow of the event or get their emotion going. While some other people, they just come with their own vibe, come with a lot of energy and they want to engage. Some looking for energy at the event, some come with their own energy, some people are in between. Okay. And as an MC, as a hype person, as a hype man, a hype woman, you have to learn to read the events. Now, I can engage depending on the event and have people talk, take the mic around and do all of that, and I can also watch an event flow. But the reason I picked this Friday's event was because at some point it felt like everything I knew from my past experiences as per hosting events just felt like everything wasn't working. To the extent that another event organizer that was present at the event came to me and was like, Sensei, how far now? This is the event I do, this event I do at same venue. And this is what I do to break the ice, because from his perspective, it was like people are leaving, people are not engaging. They want you to, kick it up a notch by doing or playing some games or getting interactive before the event picks up. And from his own perspective, it was like the event might just die off and all that. I looked at it and he was completely right in that moment, because it's something that I always do sometimes. Sorry, not always do something that's kind of English. I do sometimes also. I engage and I watch, but I just wasn't in the mood to engage that Friday. I was trying, to just get the event to flow naturally. And I saw that some people needed some engagement. I was giving them engagement here and there, giving them engagement. But in the end, I was like, you know what? I want this event to flow the way that it originally was designed to flow. And in the end, believe me, everything turned out as crazy as possible, fun as possible. Moments and the whole flow was mad. And we had a great time at the R&B party. So what I'm trying to pick out from this is this. Sometimes you just have to keep going. Yeah, take the advice people give you, add a pinch of salt to it. You can go ahead and activate on that advice, or you can ignore depending on how the flow event. I activated on the advice. I used his advice, and then I just let the event flow. And yes, it looked like people were leaving, but in the end, jeez. And you might say, oh, what if the establishment is losing? Believe me, they didn't lose. They did not lose. Money was made. People had a great time. And we had a very, very successful event. Again, I don't know how other people will respond to someone coming and saying, this is how and this how and this how it works. I don't know. For me, I kind of, sometimes allow that kind of interaction and allow that kind of observation. But I don't know, would you, as an event organizer or an event host, how much of that type of advice do you need? How much of it will encourage you and how much of it would throw you off your balance and, make you feel like, oh, more, this guy won't on or this girl won't on So let me know, okay? If you're a type that engages in the comment section, let me know. Yeah, so that's it. Senses POV as regards to events. I said I was going to talk about two other things. Let me just prompt you on that. The Super Falcons lost in the quarterfinals in this year's WAFCON, and we're 10 times winners. Ish. And also, two people that I want to review their songs, Rema and Fireboy. I think over the weekend put out singles. And that's something I definitely want to be touching on in the next video. Okay? Cheers, guys.